Hello everyone, welcome to my program. My name is Dr. Lee. I come from Bukit Mertajam in the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia, and right now I'm staying in Kluang, Johor. So welcome everyone, especially SPM candidates, Form 5 students who are going for your SPM in maybe 3 days time. Form 5 students from 2023 to 2024. And of course, if you are Form 4 students, it's so much the better. The earlier you know, the better it is, so that you are more well prepared. Okay, so for this session, I'm going to give you guidelines, and I'm going to share with you my knowledge about SPM Bahasa Melayu Kertas 2, second paper. And it is under, the paper is called paper 1103/2, and you have to finish this paper in 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay, 2.5 hours. This paper is a paper whereby you have different sections. You have 3 bahagian, bahagian A, bahagian B, bahagian C. The total marks given 100 marks. But of course, towards the end is 25% of the whole paper. That means whatever marks you get, we have to multiply by 25% in order to get how many, what is your percentage. Because bearing in mind, speaking 25%, reading 25%, writing essay 25%, and listening 25%. Altogether 100%. Okay. Now, bahagian A, section A. Section A is 35 marks. You are suggested, it is suggested that you spend 45 minutes on this section, section A. Section A, we call it Sistem dan Aplikasi Bahasa. Okay. Language application is more focused towards grammar. So I have written here grammar, including betulkan kesalahan, correct the error. Maybe ejaan salah, maybe the vocabulary used, kosa kata is wrong, you have to correct it. Or maybe imbuhan is wrong, you have to correct it. Or maybe the word is written supposedly to be together but they separate it, that is wrong, you have to identify. And one of the questions which you must know, which is question 4 of section A, is you are given one passage which uses Bahasa classical BM. You have to translate or convert it to Bahasa Melayu standard, or what I say, modern Bahasa Melayu, the Bahasa Melayu that we are using every day. You have to convert the whole thing, write again, from Bahasa Klasik to Bahasa Melayu modern. And one part which is very important in Bahasa Melayu is peribahasa. Okay, here peribahasa is question 5. So I would advise you, if you have friends, relatives, brothers and sisters who are sitting for SPM, I would like you to tell them, do not wait until Form 4, Form 5, then you start to study peribahasa. It's not that you cannot, you can, but you might be very stressed out, because once you reach Form 4, you are actually preparing every subject. You are preparing for every subject. You're not just doing BM, you know. There are so many subjects you have to really take care of. So I would tell you one thing. If you have brothers and sisters, friends, neighbors, or your own brothers and sisters, your relatives, your friends' children, okay, your friends meaning to say the adult friends, to tell them that if their children are already in year 4, not Form 4, Darjah 4, they have to start to remember peribahasa. Not only the peribahasa, but the meaning as well. Because we are talking about aplikasi, how to apply the peribahasa. Okay, not only it comes out here in paper 2, you know. Karangan, I have taught karangan in one of my videos. You have to use peribahasa. In fact, every paragraph you need to have one peribahasa if you can. Bahasa kiasan is very important in Bahasa Melayu. Okay, so if you really care about your brothers and sisters, the younger ones, you have to let them know what and how you do it. That is, that's your method. But make sure from year 4 they have to start remembering peribahasa and the meaning, so that when they reach SPM, they have already accumulated hundreds and hundreds of it. So they are able to apply anyone because they know it already. So don't wait until Form 4, Form 5. Sometimes I feel that I can't say it's too late, because some people do have very good memory and they can just look and they can remember. Of course, there are people who are like that. But I would say that, it is better start young. Okay? Alright, bahagian B, 35 marks. You have to finish it in 60 minutes, 1 hour. So it is the real comprehension, pemahaman, whereby you are given petikan umum. Umum means a general passage, but dua bahan. So bahan 1 and bahan 2, that means 2 different passages. But then questions are asked based on the 2 passages. Okay? Question number 4 is kebat. Kebat means to say your own thinking skills, your own critical thinking, your opinion, or what you think are the ways of solving a certain problem. But of course, it's connected to the question. And you are given 4 marks for that. 4 marks using your own thinking skills. And you have another one, which is question number 7, petikan sastra. This is literature. So you have literature, Bahasa Melayu klasik, puisi, sajak, gurindam. All this comes under sastra. Okay, cerita lama. So here again, you are given 2 bahan. That means you are given 2. Maybe you are given one classical story and another one is a sajak or a puisi lama. Okay, and then questions are asked based on these 2 bahan, 2 focus. Again, question number 4 is kebat. So based on these 2 passages, they will ask you a question which you need to use your own thinking skills. What do you think? Or maybe you need to huraikan, you need to give, to analyze and to define. Okay? Or you may be asked to suggest ways of solving a certain problem. Or why does these things happen in society? Okay, then it's up to you to use your own thinking skills to write out the answer. And that again, you get 4 marks. After that, you have to do question 8, which is novel. Okay, so Bahasa Melayu novel. Again, it's the same. You are given 2. You are given 2 petikan, 2 passages. The first one, both are novels. Okay, these are novel, these are novel. Bahasa Melayu, I like to say novel. But English, I will say novel. So you're given 2 novels. The first novel is a novel which another state is doing, or maybe it's your own state. Okay? But it does not matter. So don't look at the question and start to panic. Huh? I'm in Johor. We are doing Silir Daksina. But how come this Lieutenant Adnan? This is another place, maybe it's Penang doing this. How am I going to answer? You don't have to worry. Because the first petikan, the answers are in the passage. You just find the answer and write it down. What is the difficulty? What is so difficult? So you don't start to panic. My state is not doing this. How am I going to answer? Well, the answer is there. Just find the answer and write it down. What is so difficult? So you see the importance of what I'm telling you today. So you don't panic, you don't worry. The second one, of course, the second question is a passage taken from your own state. So berdasarkan novel yang telah Anda pelajari, then they will give you a certain question for you to answer. So that, of course, is based on your Like for example, in Johor, we are doing Selir Daksina. So based on Selir Daksina, okay? And answer the question. So after finishing this novel, you come to bahagian C, which is the last part. 30 marks. You are, we suggest you use 45 minutes to finish bahagian C, Rumusan. So Rumusan, again, it's not one question. It is one petikan and one graphic. Okay? So one petikan and one picture with short notes, huja-huja. So what do you do? So it becomes two focus up, focus 1 and focus 2. Okay? Your answers must be focus 1 and focus 2. You cannot just leave the second graphic out. You cannot do that. So, how do you write Rumusan? First, you must write the pendahuluan, the introduction. You get 2 marks for doing that. So, I give you the black ones. Can you see? So, you start by saying, Rumusan membincangkan. Maybe manfaat-manfaat membaca dalam kalangan kanak-kanak. Dan maybe langkah-langkah untuk menggalakkan semua orang untuk membaca. So, you get 2 marks for that. And then you go to isi-isi tersurat. The meaning of the surat is points taken from the passage directly. It is not tersirat. Tersirat is your own thinking. No thinking. Tersurat, taken directly from the passage and the graphic. Focus 1 and focus 2. So you need 8 isi, 8 main points. You are given 16 marks. That means every isi you get 2 marks. So you must remember, you can take 6 points from the petikan, 2 points from the graphic. Or if you can find 4 points from the graphic, you like to use the 4 points, go ahead. 4 is okay, it's no problem. Important you have 8. Okay? After that, you can make your kesimpulan. It's like writing an essay actually. So kesimpulan, 2 marks. What do you write? You must write kesimpulannya. So after kesimpulannya, write agar. Agar means so that. So if you are writing a rumusan about tabiat membaca, maybe you can say kesimpulannya. Semua orang harus membaca. Semua orang harus mengamalkan tabiat membaca agar, supaya agar negara kita akan menjadi sebuah negara yang mempunyai rakyat atau penduduk yang berilmu. You see, agar melahirkan masyarakat yang mempunyai pengetahuan yang luas, whatever. Okay, but it must be based on this. So your kesimpulan is everyone should read so that whatever, so that it will give rise to a masyarakat yang berilmu, or masyarakat yang selalu mengamalkan tabiat membaca is also okay. Alright, now remember, not more than 120 words. You have to count. Okay, do not write kira-kira. You really have to count. So 120 words, not more than that. So when you finish your rumusan, on your right hand side, put a kurungan, bracket it and write how many words. Okay, not more than 120 words. You have to write down there how many words. Okay, and then you can submit your paper. So all in all here, 100 marks. You have to spend 2 hours and 30 minutes to do this kertas pemahaman, the reading paper. Okay, so I hope you have a clearer picture what is expected of you for this paper. Okay, so with this, I have already finished what I set out to do. Okay, focusing on the 3 papers: reading, writing, and listening. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. I wish you the best of luck in your SPM.